I'm sorry about that, folks. Am I back with everybody now?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's
That's
get
what
everything
matters.
fired back up quick. Well, Pompies, thank you for the follow. Twitch must have been Twitch and unfollowed you somewhere along the lines.
Twitch has been doing that a lot to people recently.
Yeah, everything should be better now there, Big Vito. What do you mean it requires... What do you mean? Oh, come on, really? Yeah, no duh. Now are you gonna let me connect? Thank you. Stupid stream avatars didn't want to reconnect. That should be better now. Back to my channel. Back into moderator mode.
Alright,
Close
Billy.
you.
Alright, Billy.
On you.
See you around, bud.
On you. Alright. See you in a bit there, Billy. I might as well take this opportunity to throw that into Wolf Creek. That into Wolf Creek. And that into Wolf Creek.
Hello, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's usually not a good idea to run into those there, boom.
It jumped out in front of me.
Sure it did. Alright. Let's try this again. There's that, and there should be a... pallet autoload specialization. There we go. Hmm.
Oh. Thank you.
Alright.
Enough of that.
Yep. Oh, deny. Welcome back there, Farmers for Life. Should say welcome back to myself at this point.
Welcome back.
Where did I leave my truck? You did probably there, Farmers for Life. I was having some internet issues. Scurvy popped on to make sure the streak remains unbroken. Ouch. Hey, stupid thing.
Don't hit your trailer like that.
Watch out for
It
that.
was in my way. There. Like that. Really, chickens? Alright. What was I in the middle of doing? Checking in on everything. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Aha! We don't have the juice factory yet. So I don't want to go crazy with these things yet. But they're in at least. Where is the... Oh yeah, I don't even have the juice factory yet because Dave hasn't updated it.
Nope. He said yesterday he was gonna do it today, and well, we see now where that went.
Well, he did say he was going to do it today. Because, you know, it's 5:30 in the morning.
Today is in yesterday. Saturday.
It's too easy to give
He
you a
said
hard
that
time, Bo.
Friday.
When's the good time to sell gold? I keep wanting to check that. Because I am going to have some money when that comes up. July. Son of a... Alright. I guess we'll head back to the house. We'll fast forward into December. So 12/9. So yeah, I get a fair amount of money every hour that ticks by.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. I wonder if I sleep until 8 if it's going to. Because that should be what, 11, 19 hours. Yeah, see, I'd have been better off just fast forwarding instead of sleeping. I'd have gotten way more money out of it all. December 1st and it's snow right out of the gate. Awesome. Awesome sauce, boss. Actually, that reminds me, I need to go dump a bunch of stone into my stone crusher. Let's go over and do that first. Alright. This should fill this up now. I thought it would. There we go, now it's full. Alright, let's get these things topped off. Then we'll go deal with the animals. As we speed our way through the winter months. And we need to check on stuff to sell for sure. We know bread's not till January. Gold's not for, well, quite a while. Unfortunately. But that will make a big payday when I do sell it. Hey, Darius. How are you this morning, handsome? Come here, kitty. Why are you looking at me all grumpy? Is it because I'm not sleeping? Where'd you go? Oh, you stopped right behind my chair. That's why I can't see you. Almost done with these. Even with 3 of these things running, it's going to take forever to make a dent in that mine. my cat's being weird. So you're trying to act like a guard dog. Yes, Drake. Why are we looking at me funny? You're a weird cat. Come here. No? You're both gonna look at me funny? Okay. I get it. I get it. Lizzie Butt Hut. I've got some eggs to move. Alright. Move the pallet of eggs. And we'll go mix up some TMR for the cows. Check on their straw status. This way, that way. Alright, I need a tractor. Alright. Let's see where we're at. Alright, how are we looking on straw for the cows? Probably need to get them some straw. We're down about 20k and 17. So if I get them 4 bales, That should be enough to top them up with straw and not have any left over. Yeah, great. It's morning. The cats are about to go nuts.
Wow.
You know how it
Breakfast.
is.
Breakfast time.
No, not breakfast time, because they've got an automatic feeder. But that, you know, early morning, let's time to go crazy.
Early morning zoomies.
Yep. The zoom zooms. Why have all kinds of extra pieces of equipment when you really don't need to? Who's ready for some basketball? Somebody's addicted to basketball.
I can neither confirm nor deny
Accusation.
this accusation that you have put upon me.
Dahlia, come here, sweetie. Come here, pretty kitties. You're just gonna stand there and look at me funny? Yes, yes you are.
It's a cat. It's what they do.
Well, if I was out in the living room in my chair, she would be all over me. But because I'm in the bedroom, several of the cats have suddenly become afraid of the closet for some weird reason. I have no idea why. And they won't come in the closet anymore. Unless I have treats. If I get out the treats, they'll come in the closet, no problem. Three partial bales hanging out in the top of the thing. Oh, really? gonna say the bale is gonna sit there and try to tell me it's colliding with the building. How's it going to DSF? The only one that I know of DSF would be Big Daddy's script, and it's not publicly available. You have to have his link for it, which I do not happen to have. Unless it's different from the other palettes in some way, and Big Daddy hasn't added it to his script. Alright, how's the food situation looking? Alright, we're in pretty good shape.
Is it just the yeast, or are you having trouble? Because I was having trouble with the pallets, the pallet of pallets.
You can pick up the Uncharted stuff, but the yeast is a no-no. I wonder if it's a different pallet style or something like that that's causing it to not work together. It all depends on how Dave put the pallets and, you know, set them up. Looks like mineral feed pallets, bag type might be a different class. It could be. It very well could be DSF. That's a lot of pallets. A lot of bales. Yeah, see, I don't have any pallets available yet. Do I even have that set on? Oh. Well, my bad. I didn't have that many bills show up for the number I actually messed with, so.
Basketball's nowhere near as fun when I'm by myself.
Yeah, I can understand that. I was wondering why none of the orchards had pallets yet. JK Mossy, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing this morning?
You had to join before
Yeah, it's too late
it
now.
started.
You may have had a little spill, huh, DSF? Morning, Fat Jeff.
I've never been able to get those pallets to load on any autoload trailer, just FYI.
It says I need an auto-loading script.
Well, that's exactly what I have to do. Right there, what you're doing.
One more day of quarantine and Jeff gets out. Now, see, I don't think this works with Big Daddy's script. Nope, they're part of the building, DSF. They're just decoration. Oh, come on. God, that's cold. Nope. Not that I'm aware of, not at the moment, Chris. See, because I'm wondering if these are actually, if this Chrome auto load requires the extra script, or if they built it in and now it doesn't recognize Big Daddy's script. Having not used auto load before. Yeah, my internet was playing up some this morning. Seems to be better now. Hello. That was fun. Yeah, this thing's not working to pick these up. He did, but it got taken down because people were having issues with it. This one's causing issues too, so I don't know if it's because of the mod itself or... See, because this thing's actually kind of cool here, but... The truck with the tandem. Yeah, see, this here doesn't require the separate script, so it doesn't work right. Who's that scurvy making all kinds of noise? That'd be a yes. He was making coffee. So yeah, the chrome prophy liner is going to go, clearly. Let's see if we can find a better autoload. Good morning, Papa55. How are you doing this morning? Fleagle SDS autoload. Requires the mod. Looks like it holds quite a bit. Don't know if it's got issues, but it holds quite a bit from the looks of it.
Man, this whole not smoking thing making cottage cheese taste different, and I'm not okay with it.
Taste buds are actually working then.
It tastes, I don't know. It could be, yeah.
There's going to be a lot
that.
of stuff that tastes different.
12, 24, 36.
I already don't like it.
That's not a bad truck. We'll download this one. MP7 has the Mac on the site that works. Mods, Reaper, MP7 Reaper, Ruby, wheel loader bucket, Volvo. That's just a regular Mac Anthem.
Must have taken it down.
Yeah, it must have gotten taken down with the other other auto load. Log errors cleaned. No errors. How many pallets does this hold, I wonder? 8 times 6, 48 pallets. It's not too shabby. It's in your update link on your channel. Aha! Good morning, Mr. Reaper. Because this trailer's junk. Junk. Junk, junkity junk, junk. Junk, junk. Hello.
Watch out for that pole.
Yep.
It is not forgiving.
No, it isn't. The Stroutman quit working on you? Interesting. Maybe it's coincidence. It's probably coincidence. This goes away because I don't want it. That can go away. I'll mess with that stuff later. Turn that on. Track a package. Yep, that's in good shape. Left there, and there should be one more. Oh, that's the one out for delivery. Yay, lots of packages headed my way. I like packages.
Yep.
Design 1. America. Missing configuration.
Well, that ain't good.
I like that. How's it going there, MacGyver?
Well, matches your bales.
Yep.
Hey, MacGyver.
Yeah, it's just saying missing L10N piece.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that log's clean? Your name's in purple today? Not on my screen. I've got orange over here and red over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeep. I've got mine set up. I put mine in pink because when I set it, we had just had the baby.
Honey. Lots of honey. Alright. Animals. How are we looking on slurry and milk? Not a lot, so not really worth it. We should start getting chocolate and cheese. I wonder when the sell prices are up on those. Cheese. January. Thank you for coming in with that host of one there, Mr. Alpaca. And February on the chocolate.
Welcome back, Billy.
Welcome back. Question what program? The DDS files. Is that GIMP, I think, or something like that? I don't remember what he's using, to be honest with you, MacGyver. Oil is March for the corn oil.
Nope, notepad, paint.net. Unless you're needing the hex editor.
So we just passed the canola, so canola is actually a good time to sell now. Now is a good time to sell canola. So let's make sure we go get some canola sold, shall we?
A DDS viewer? With Paint.net, you can view DDS. That's what we use to convert PNG to DDS or DDS to PNG.
Just open it up in Paint.net and it'll tell you what size it is as far as
Yep.
512 by 512 or whatever.
Down in the bottom.
The bottom of the window it'll tell you.
Yep.
It'll tell you.
Where'd you get that little truck from?
FS22mods.com.
Yep.
Oh,
like
nice.
The Max Superliner.
That's sweet.
I haven't had any issues with that truck.
It was canola oil that we need to get rid of right now, yes? Yes, canola. This is... Z... Hero palette? Yep. Alright, and this stuff is going to... Johnson's Farmers Market. Gotcha. And away we go.
Boom, is there something up with your warehouse?
Oh, what?
Because I put stuff in there and it just spits it right back out.
Because you have it on storing, so it's going to spit it out till the area is full.
Put everything
If you
on-
put it on distribute, it'll keep it inside until you need it.
But I don't even have an option for distribute out there.
Yes, you
Each individual product.
Oh, I have to go down for the inputs out of the product. Wait a second.
Like,
The
hey,
output side.
Oh boy, this is pain.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Billy. The wheelbase should be a lot longer for this bed.
Yeah, it should be. And the bed's tilted a little bit towards the cab.
Yep. See, now what would be smart is take that bed into take this truck into the editor, pull that bed off, and stick it on the
Fifth wheel.
no. Put it on the Western Star because it's a longer truck.
Oh yeah, you're right. You could do that, I guess.
Ooh.
That would be really nice.
I just made
It
Reyes
would
this
be
morning.
really nice.
Just made Reyes this morning. Yeah, because I mean, like, they didn't even go as far as taking the fifth wheel plate off and stuff like that. It's just...
No. No, they just left it in there, and I think that's part of the issue.
Yeah, they went the cheap way.
They
That's all.
have it. I can't say that because that's apparently been ripping modders apart.
Alright, what else do I have to sell besides... Not touching the gold right now. Bread's not ready yet, but I will park this over by the bread. Yeah, well, exactly right there, Jeff. There's no pride in their work.
I mean, other than that, the truck works fantastic. So
Yep. It does indeed. When do clothes get expensive? Clothes. They go up in May. Alright. I'll wait till May. That's what, 24 pallets on there? Not too bad. Could have sworn I did the 36, but maybe it's because of the height of the pallets. Yeah, that bed would look a lot better on the, like the Western Star or something where it's a longer truck.
yep, I agree with you.
Oh, now it's got me curious. Downloads. Put a copy of the superliner over here. Extract to that. Audio sources. Deck, collisions, auto loader. This is probably all of the different. Pickup trigger left, right. Load trigger, unload. The flatbed, deck, collisions, logos. Yasin7333, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing this morning? So I could literally probably export the flatbed and the auto loader. Toss
Well,
the
isn't
rest
the
of
auto?
this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Because I could go that and that and export selections with files. So this should be flatbed i3D. No sounds needed. No translations or logos are going to come with this thing. It's just going to be the flatbed. And let's go over here to the Wolf Creek. I do this. Going to do this, do this, do this. Put a copy in here. Extract to here. Dee, 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 dee. Oh, really? Are you gonna start in with that stupid thing? Use selectable splines. Go away. Fifth wheel. Invisible. Import. Flatbed. Why did you end up duplicating yourself? Interesting, you duplicated yourself. Why did you duplicate yourself?
But they're not the same size, are they?
Yeah,
No,
they're
they're
two
not.
different sizes.
They're two
That's
different
weird.
sizes. Yeah, I know. They're two different sizes.
Huh.
That is weird, yes. See. Control Z. The auto loader came with its own. Yeah, see, it duplicated itself. The whole autoloader section duplicated itself. What's the scale on this one? 1.3? Let's get rid of that one. And the logos. We don't care about the collisions. That's gonna go away for a minute. Deck visibility. Like that. Control X. Control V.
Eagle, he's taking a flatbed from one truck that already has an auto load set up and putting it on the Western Star, which has a longer wheelbase so it doesn't look as funky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of looks really funky on the 6x4, but
Alright, first things first, let's freeze transformations on this thing so it sets it back to 0. Freeze transformations. Apply. We're going to scale you to 1.3. You to 1.3. Oh, come on. Now you're going to be all dumb, aren't you? Team Crazy Gamer, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing today? There we go, like that. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's go 1 point.
that looks pretty good.
1 there. Maybe 1.2. 1.2
Now,
looks a little better.
I have a dumb question.
What's that?
You extended the bed. How does that affect the autoload script?
Oh, it's going to require a whole bunch of reworking.
Okay, that's what I thought too. I didn't think it would try to match it to what you have in there. Because if you're stretching the bed a little bit, we can fit more pallets on there, it seems.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to require a whole bunch of funkiness. This is not going to be a quick, just one and done thing. But how's it going, Mudslinger?
Yeah.
All in all, I actually don't mind how that looks right there.
That looks really good. I like that. Could you move it up a little
That
bit
looks
or no?
really good.
What do you mean, move it up, Scurvy?
I think it it would be the Z axis.
Well, the
Up
frame
just
the frame rails are
from the
touching.
frame. Oh, the frame rails are touching. Never mind.
Yep.
That looks good right
This is
there.
touching. So.
Yep, that looks fine right there. Just from the
Matthias
angle,
Carls, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. Yep.
I was just from the angle it is, and probably being lower quality, it looked like there was more collision there than not.
Yeah, no, one of the things I actually just did was I stretched the height of the bed too, to get this closer to the
Okay.
top of the cab. And at the same time, it made these pieces a little bit taller. No, this is going to be PC only. And thus it allowed it to sit a little bit better. So if I do this... yes, I did see it, Aussie Wheels. Give me just a minute and I will, Alright, deck visibility should stay... There we go. I did see it. Why does it look like it just suddenly got bigger even? There is your hydrate. I will get a stretch in for you in just a second, sir. Alright. No, I saw it. I saw it. Because one of the things I'll have to do is the whole autoloader piece is going to have to be adjusted.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, clearly that's going to have to go up a little bit to meet with the top of the bed. About there. It's going to have to adjust some of the other features of it all. Because your pickup triggers are going to be changed. Load trigger is in the right spot roughly, I think. Alright, where was the load trigger located? Above it quite a bit. Alright, no big deal. Autoloader didn't matter because of the other pieces. Alright. Deck visuals. Flatbed, the collisions. Okay, this is a shape. Tangents. How are you not a rigid body? Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to play around with that some later. I don't want to get too involved with it right now. Because I'll have to add in the tension belts and stuff, but now I'm curious as to why this doesn't seem to have a rigid body on it. Like, how does it actually hold the pallets? Afternoon, Zippy. That's what I'm suddenly curious on. How does that hold the pallets? Because it doesn't have a rigid body. Interesting. I am confused. Yeah, I have no idea how in the heck. Yeah, no idea. I am so utterly confused right now. That's going to take a lot more playing around with later on. Because according to the i3D, this does not have a rigid body on it, so how does it hold the pallet?
Is it the script that does it? No, that doesn't make sense.
It might be Billy, but when I was in the i3D, when I was in there, there was no second bed. Unless I missed it. It's a possibility I missed it. And maybe that's why there was a second bed, yeah. Yeah, see, because there's a deck visibility here. Then you have your flatbed with your deck visibility. But neither one of these has a rigid body on it. Autoloader. Come on, are you really going to be like this? Stop it. Why are you not selecting now, you stinking thing? Cope68, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing this morning? There we go. Ah, see, because you've got your flatbed. That is that. When you move it, there's nothing else to it. Just that. It does not have a rigid body. This does not have a rigid body. The collisions aren't actually a rigid body in and of themselves. And nothing about it has a rigid body on it. That is strange. Now I'm baffled. Oh well. Yeah, 'cause I could potentially with that turn the pallets to get more across and more lengthwise and add a whole bunch more to it, but so we're in December. There ain't really a whole lot going on in December. The only thing I really got to check on is keeping up with my gold production. And nails. I'll have to go up and get another thing of ore at some point here. Another bucket worth. So got plenty of wood making planks. I got plenty of nails in here now, plenty of pallets. That's good. I'm not going to fire those up until I'm ready for it. I still got a whole lot of flour in here, holy cow. How's my stone crusher looking? Oh, not too bad. Run at 360 speed for a bit. I'm gonna have to go up and get a... Yep. Go up and get another scoop of ore out of the mines. I gotta start saving some money for planting all my orchards in the spring. That's gonna get expensive. Ah, go ahead and ask, Cope. No such thing as a bad question. That's correct. I'll tell you, this thing struggles to get up that hill, let me tell you what. Is that on one of the tractors, Cope? The R30 is going to be the rim size. The 710 will be the height. The 55 will be the width.
That's usually the other way around, I thought. 710 is the tread width. The 55 is the rim to the outside of the tire, and then the 33 is the rim size. I thought.
Could be. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I worked at the tire depot.
Yeah. Same.
I think it is height, width, rim size.
Get up, because I'm curious now.
Yep, now you're going to make me look it up. Okay, so yeah, all right. The first one is the width. You were right. The second one is the aspect ratio of the sidewall. So the higher the number,
Yep.
the bigger the sidewall, and then the rim is the
Yeah,
third.
so the... mm-hmm. So in essence, it's the inner diameter of the tire to the tread, or
Yep.
the sidewall height.
Yep. Not a problem, Cope. Oh, burr. It's getting cold in the house right now.
But as it's an aspect ratio, the 55 could be the same on a tractor tire and a passenger tire because of it being an aspect ratio and not an actual, height in millimeters or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's the ratio of the, like you said, the ratio of the sidewall versus the overall width of the tire.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you see for that tractor tire that he was referencing, 55, a normal low profile tire is about 55 or 50 or so.
Could get like my old car and have the aspect ratio be a 35.
Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Driving on rubber bands.
pretty much. I had tire shops that would say, nope, ain't touching it.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yep, their words were basically like, nope, I ain't gonna touch those. Well, why not? What's wrong with my tires?
Well, their machines aren't built to mess with a tire that low of a sidewall.
Pretty much, yeah. They just, like, wimped out about it. Like, don't you remember how to do this the old-fashioned way, boys? Get on it. Yeah, I'm glad I never really had to mess with tires on that car. I didn't have it long enough. Mainly because, well, I was either going to get myself in a whole lot of trouble or kill myself in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Have a good night, Boom.
See you, Boom.
Yep, my old Mazda 6. That was a fun little car. Crazy fast car, but fun little car.
Mm-hmm.
No, Oripa done sent me something. Aw, thank you there, Mr. Oripa, sir. Yeah, my wife tried to talk me out of buying that car and into buying a Pontiac G6 that I'd looked at, but I couldn't help it. I bought the Mazda. In my defense, it was a Speed 6 Mazda with a aftermarket intercooler, lowering springs all the way around the car, catback exhaust, tinted windows, chip. I mean, who am I to not, you know, mess around with a car like that? Is it really my fault I got a criminal speeding ticket 3 days after I bought it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That cop cheated. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
I had him beat fair and square and he cheated. I mean, I was only doing a, what was it, 111 miles an hour or something like that, fourth gear.
That had to
I
be
don't.
expensive.
I was 41 miles an hour over the interstate, over the speed limit on the interstate.
Oh yeah. Now, was that points on your license for that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was doing a buck six. The honey spawn location will not distribute, no. Yeah, I was doing 106 in fourth gear. I had two more gears to grab.
Sounds like a good time.
Yep. Yes, Jaren, it was an arrestable offense, but in this case, the cop was cranky after a long day of training in the state capitol and didn't feel like doing the paperwork, so he wrote me a summons and let me go.
That ticket had to set you back, though.
The ticket was going to be little over $1,000 and a 30-day loss of license and a weekend in jail.
Ouch.
I had a lawyer plead my case. knocked it down to no jail time, no loss of license, $500 fine, and I had to pay my lawyer $400.
It's about $1,000. Yeah.
Yes, but not $1,000 ticket and a weekend in jail and 30-day loss of license from the court.
Yep.
Then,
Well worth
then,
it.
then the state sent me a letter saying they were gonna take it, and I contested that, saying if I do that, I lose my job, and my wife wasn't working at the time, so they let me keep my license
Nice.
with a 6 months probation. They go, you so much as get a ticket for looking at somebody the wrong way, we're gonna take your license. It's okay. I behave.
I've learned my lesson.
It was very hard to behave, especially in that car.
Yeah.
Well, the all-wheel drive is what got me in so much trouble. Because, I mean, even if you downshifted to second gear and gave it more than like quarter throttle going around a corner, you broke loose and you were in a four-wheel drift.
Ooh.
Like I said, I mean, that car was pushing 400 plus horse.
Yep.
And she had some get up and go. Giddy up. It's a fun little car. It's funny, in the state of Maine, there's a legal minimum height for your headlights. They have to be
What?
off the ground. Yes. And the reason for that is because pickup trucks, even stock height pickup trucks, their bumper are so high up. If the nose of your car is too low, you will go underneath the truck, and the truck up
Oh,
into your
okay.
windshield. So
Yep.
in the state of Maine, not only do we have height limits for how high you can bring a truck, so it doesn't do that, but we have a legal minimum height that the headlights must be off the pavement to prevent something similar to that as well. And when I bought the car, part of buying the car was it was going to get 2 front tires and an inspection sticker from the dealership because it was being bought off the wholesale lot. So they put the 2 tires on it, and they actually had to raise the suspension all the way around the car 2 inches to pass legal minimum height.
Dang.
You got caught doing a 320 in your 325i and a 55. Yep. That would do it. That would do it real quick, the Reaper. Yeah, the tires actually tucked up into the wheel wells when I bought the car. By the time they inspected it, they stuck out from under, they were this far below the edge of the wheel well. You could just barely get your fingers in between the wheel and the wheel arch.
Yeah.
Because they were actually cambered in a little bit to tuck them in.
Tuck 'em in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The person that ended up buying that car after me took it to the local 8th mile drag strip, and he said he was doing around a 6 or a 7-second eighth.
That's pretty quick. For about,
It's so funny that there's states that have that many regulations to cars and trucks, and then you come to Texas and you see people driving around in these like raised trucks that are, you know, the top or the bottom of their door meets
It's
the
higher.
top of my car,
Yep.
and I'm like, good God.
Mm-hmm. How much money do you think I've got sitting right there?
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, it is.
How much does gold sell for?
If you can get a great demand in June, 70K a bar.
Jeez.
4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 bars there.
Jeez.
And right now it's in its really bad time of the year. See, it's way down here. So I need to wait for July, but it's 41k a bar right now. Wow. If that hits 50k a bar, I'm selling. I don't care what the best price is. If it hits 50k a bar, I'm selling. Plain and simple.
That's $861,000 right there. At the current price.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying if it hits over 50 grand a bar, I'm probably selling. Regardless. Animals are good. For right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That'd be over $1 million.
Mm-hmm. That'll take care of a few things, won't it?
Little bit.
Little bit, little bit. 617 missions I've done. Let's get right through December into January. And we'll take a look at things, because I think bread will be ready to sell in January. We can go get some loads of that done. We will need to get some food in on the cows first. Ugh, she ain't pushing through enough clean fill here at the landfill. Gonna have to clean out the stone mill too. Guess we'll start by cleaning out the stone mill first. The old orchards are gonna be full of pallets before I even start using the things. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's get this thing cleaned out quick. I wonder how much I've actually got worth of nails up here at the pallet factory. None yet. Makes a lot of sense. No nails. I might have to put down a second one of these smelters just to get nails. I might need a second smelter. Those birds, I tell you what, they're noisy.
Stupid bird.
Yep, stupid birds. Price on gold bars. Price on gold bars. Still at 41K. Brakes on this thing don't work for beans. They don't work for beans.
Did you start watching Book of Boba Fett there, Darius?
Nope, not yet.
It's really good.
Nice. Oops.
Well, now you done it.
Yeah, I probably need to Reaper. But I'd rather get the Volvo A60 done and worry about that one instead of this one. I just have to sit down and really spend some time in Blender. So doesn't mine, Sweden. Just needs a lot of... I do a lot of work in Blender before I can get it into Giants and really start making progress on that end of it. The problem is with Blender, I need to watch videos on what it is I need to do before I can start doing it, because I don't have the first clue what I'm doing in Blender. Well, I mean, I do, but not really, so... There's a lot of... Watch a video, try to work, watch a video, try to work. That type of thing. What, the Volvo E40? No, this is gypsum. Sorry, limestone. Nope. Never have, never will. Nope. No Sea of Thieves.
What about Sea of Thieves?
Somebody in chat's asking if I've ever played Sea of Thieves.
I do. I like Sea of Thieves.
No Sea of Thieves, no Fortnite, no PUBG. Yep, still cold. SnowRunner, yes. The rest of that, no. Where's my train? Why? Because I don't like those games. Miaruk23, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing this morning? Chains Mod 11, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. That was very rude of you. Get back here. Did you see that? He ran me over.
Mm-hmm. He didn't care one bit about it.
Nope. I'm just gonna say I did one of those, like, edited videos of me flipping up over the thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I will smack you, Jeb. I do not.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Woo!
No, that's a Volvo A40G. The smaller cousin to my... Nope. I need it. It's my mining truck. Nope. Never played Hearts of Iron 4. Gotta be coming from that way then. Yeah, it's gotta be coming from that side. Nope. It's coming backwards. No, it just said it was a colorable truck when I bought it, so I put it dark gray. Probably until you're ready to stream, Jab, in a couple of hours. Yep. And I will probably be live until then, Jeb. Hmm. And filling up. And away we go. Truck is full. Let's see. Our train is full, I should say. Exclamation Discord. We'll give you the link to the Discord server. Cope. $216,000. Not too shabby. Favorite game? Favorite game? Probably Farm Sim. But there's a lot of games I enjoy. Civ 6, Stellaris, Master of Orion. No. Thank you for that hydrate there, Chains Mod. Alright, how much space does this have for stone in it? Alright, let's load her up with stone. I got a message moaning. That's just wow. Who cares? Right? I do have a sheep pen jab. I have 2 of them. Yep. I use a Logitech G29 steering wheel. Unfortunately, Jab, they've both been renamed already. So I'm gonna have to refund those points. Eh. I'm 38, Chains Mod. I would recommend you not put your own age in chat, though. Otherwise, moderators tend to get upset.
Yeah, I had a little bit of an issue with Chainsmod in my chat yesterday. Just
Did you?
FYI.
Aha.
Yep. So Take that as you will.
He was just mentioning that you were in his chat yesterday. That's all. Same Discord as my Discord. We're all members of the SGA. His Twitch is Scurvy Hyam. Well, I would say I'm about out of stone. Thank you, Billy. Good morning there, Yosho.
Hey, Yosho.
Hey, Yosho.
Wonder if I can
Hey,
scoop
who are
up
you
a deer.
calling a gentleman? I take offense to that.
Come here, come here.
Get him! Get him!
Yeah.
I prefer elder statesman.
Billy just shouted him out. Chains mod. Scurvy Hyam.
How many of those you got?
3. They make a lot of gold. Nah, the gold bars aren't going up anymore. I was hoping they'd hit above 50k, but I guess I'll have to wait.
You barely even made a dent in that thing.
Oh, I know. And I've got 3 of those things running, so... It's going pretty good there this morning, Canadian. How are you doing? This rate, I'm gonna need a bank truck just to load up all my gold in, though.
Tough moments, get to work.
Cummins has been busy doing his desk up. Doing well so far. Day just started. Nice.
I wonder if X-Men's woke up yet.
Probably not. He was at the game last night.
He's going to sleep his sorrows away.
He was talking a lot of smack.
Yeah, he was.
Because I told him, I said, look, San Francisco's had your number the last 3 times. He's like, we got it covered.
Yep. It's covered all right. With an L.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer team.
I'm just hoping maybe it'll help cut down on the foosball talk.
Nah.
They're all a bunch of whiny little... you-know-whats.
I think that's sports in general.
Yes. Which is why I don't typically watch any sports. Yes.
Pork is delicious.
Yes, it is. Little bacon seeds. Chains Mod said to say hi, Scurvy.
Hello.
I think I'm gonna need a second landfill to process all my clean fill through.
It's a shame you can't use it to like level land out and stuff like that.
Well, with Terraform 4.0, the idea is that he's trying to make it so you won't be able to use your bucket to just raise the ground up by dumping it. You know, if you set it to level, it won't pick up the ground as much without you having to actually raise the ground with material. So at that point, there's a possibility that, yeah, you'd be able to take clean fill and dump it on the ground, pick it up with a bucket, and then use it to raise the ground up.
That'd be awesome.
See, I think it would be cool if you could lay like if you had a swamp area and you could put the clean field down and then you could put dirt and compost on top of it and then it turns into a field.
Well, what's probably going to happen is come 4.0, I'm going to change up, and instead of selling off the clean fill every, you know, automatically distributing it, I'll probably save it, hold on to it, and use it for landscaping. I'll get a, you know, I'll make a mining silo or just even a giant pile somewhere and use it for landscaping material. But that was one of the messages he'd had the other day, was he wanted to try and make it, or there's going to be a limit for how much you can raise the ground with the bucket in flatten mode. And then if you want to be able to actually raise the ground, you'll have to have material in the bucket. So you'll be able to put it in level mode and it will, to an extent, pick up the ground, but not much. And then in order to actually raise the ground height, you'll have to put material down. Which I think is going to be cool. Alright, so those are done. Now we need to go do the cows.
Alright, you guys have a good night. I'm going to bed.
Alright there, Reyes.
Take it
Have a
easy,
good
man.
night.
Have a good night. It's 7 in the morning. Time to feed the cows. Come on.
Oh, my fire beans came in yesterday.
Nice.
Nice, there you go. You gonna join the old fire bean club, I take it?
I've got it on the back of my board as a punishment.
Punishment, huh?
Well, you know, it's a they lose but they still win thing.
Ah, gotcha. There's that, and 4 silage bales.
Now, unless the community comes up with another reason for me to use them, that's the only reason I'm going to use them.
I have to get some more trees up into the mill. A lot of bales in there.
How many cows you got?
240 at the moment. Yeah, 240 cows at the moment. They still haven't hit puberty yet, apparently. So they should at some point here max out their barns. The sheep are about to hit reproduction, so that'll be nice. There we go. Where'd that put the cows at? Yeah, cows have plenty of food now. Plenty of food for the cows. How's the manure looking? Quite a bit of manure.
Are they both tagged to the same one?
It appears possibly they are. I have no idea for sure if it's getting both of them or not. Simply because I don't know how much one would give with 120 cows. At 100% efficiency. I'd have to test it. I know it's equidistant from both, so theoretically it should be getting both of them, but I can't guarantee it is or not.
It'd be cool if it did.
Ooh.
Because then you could put like one in the middle of 4 of them, and then you only have to worry you get your poop from one place.
Yeah, theoretically, I know when I tested it before, it didn't. You'd only get one per barn, but they might have fixed that in a patch. I don't know. Where is my... Oh, still up at the store. Good place for it. I mean, the only way to know for sure if it was getting it from both of them would be to do like a couple of hours with just one having cows in it at 100% versus a couple of hours with both of them having cows and see if there's a big difference in it. Theoretically, I could, empty the thing out, see what it gives in like a 4-hour period of time. Sell off the cows in one of those barns, and then check it in 4 hours and see what it does for manure. And if it's not half as much, then you know it's only taking from one barn. Because I know when I tried to test it before the big patch, it didn't seem to get both worth of manure. But they might have changed that in that first big patch. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I'll be back later.
Yep.
All right, Jeff.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. My whole truck is tilting sideways as it loads up.
Usually not a good thing.
Yeah, we're good. She's got the power. More speed! My gold master's done run out my water tower. Because I know my greenhouses are down a little bit. Not much. But I'm willing to bet you if I scroll down... Yep, gold masters ran it out. Ugh. Shorted that corner. And load number 2 of the water. There's a tree there. It jumped out in front of me. It wasn't there last time. Morning there, donkey. How are you doing? Hello, Kiston. Hello, Black Cat. I'm doing pretty good as well. Glad to hear you're doing well. Oi! Stop looking at the cat. Pay attention to what you're doing, dummy. Yeah, that'll be fine as soon as it ticks over to the next hour. Alright. Now, let's see. Are there any contracts or anything to do? Not really. Not worth doing anyway. We got a load of milk to do. Take a load of slurry, too. Let's go get a load of milk. Pick it up. Alright. There we go. Chocolate and cheese. Chocolate and cheese. Cheese is January. Chocolate is February. I got plenty of milk in there, so we're going to sell the milk. Nope. January's best price. Oh, it's a fairly good price right now. Johnson's Farmers Market, it is. Actually, yeah. Go to Johnson's Farmers Market because the Bakery Extended's only going to take a small amount. It's not worth it. Alright. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work I go. Onto the interstate. I should have taken that road back there. My bad. Oops. Serves the car right. That's what I say. Serves that car right. Ow. How much this total up to, I wonder? Nice. It's a good little chunk of money right there. $90K. Morning there, MK. Farm's doing pretty good this morning. That's what I was trying to think of. It's like I wanted 400 grand for something. What was it? 434. And I can buy that property and log it. Yep. Sounds like a good idea to me. Zoom-a-da zoom 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 zoom. Hammer down. I love how the tire tracks just go on forever and ever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
Where can I get rid of slurry?
Fertilizer for fields.
I've got fertilizer coming up my eyeballs right now.
That sounds like a real crappy situation.
Yes, it does. How's it going, Jers? Yeah, I've got 11,000 solid fertilizer in so biogas plant or the process station. Biogas it is. I've got 11,000 in my silo, and the process station has another 23,000 fertilizer in it.
Ooh.
So I've got 34,000 liters of solid fertilizer.
That's a lot of fertilizer.
Yes,
That
it
should last
is.
a while.
That should last a real long while. Oh, plus my fertilizer spreader and secondary tank has a total of 6,000 in it, so. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this up to the biogas plant. Won't add up to a ton of money, but it'll be some.
Yeah. Well,
And then whatever's left in the cow pen will go into my process station to make more fertilizer out of.
Yep.
I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Jers. Good morning, love. Sorry, folks. My wife is awake. Honk honk.
no worries. No need to apologize.
Whoa! Excuse me, car.
Oh, that car needs to apologize, but that's AI traffic for you.
That was quite rude. He turned literally right into me. I thought he was going to keep going the other direction, so I'd have time to swing in here. Nope, turns right into the back of the truck. How rude. How rude indeed. It's starting to snow. I wish you could get contracts for liming fields.
Yeah, you don't. Yep, that would be nice. I don't know why they don't have that.
I thought they used to in 19.
I don't think they did had it in 19.
Maybe they didn't.
I don't remember liming as a con, but I mean, good God, that's been so long ago now, too.
Yep. No, I will not.
Boom's Warehouse doesn't support onions.
Well, once they fix the distribution bug, Boom's Warehouse is going to cost you a lot of money, too.
Oh, really? What distribution bug?
Well, they have said that for a small fee, you can auto-distribute your goods from one place to another, right?
Right.
Well, right now, instead of paying a small fee, you're getting paid for the distribution.
Really?
Yes. So when you look at your finances under the production section, you'll be positive. The production section should be negative because you're paying. That's where it lists your payments for
Yeah.
things like running your factories and stuff like that.
Yep.
But in the case of right now, you're normally in the positive by a significant amount of money because of the auto distribution.
Mm.
So once that's gone, or once they fix that bug and you actually start getting charged, I know Big Daddy has Boom's Warehouse down, and he was saying he was anywhere from 15 to 20 grand on average every day in the positive on the production section.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Yeah.
Because it's always distributing to itself. The more product you put in there, too,
Have it there is auto. Oh, okay.
the
all
more
right.
you'll pay.
Yep, that makes sense.
So literally, once they fix that bug, you won't want Boom's Warehouse.
Yep. Nuts.
Because it can accept and distribute the product.
Yep.
So when you have it set to distribute, it's distributing to itself the entire time.
Yep.
That's one thing that they haven't, that kind of goes unnoticed right now.
Yep. Didn't even think about that.
I don't know how that affects your performance of your game,
Don't know.
but it's constantly trying to distribute to itself. Yeah, there's little tidbits like that. How's it going, Honda Teddy?
Hey, Honda Teddy.
Don't have to. My production cost is negative on PV with the warehouse placed. Yes. But do you have it set to your to distribute them? Because if you set them to if you turn them on for distributing, you'll probably find you're in the positive for your production cost because it's distributing your products back to itself constantly.
Well,
And the
yeah.
auto distribution is supposed to cost you money, not give you money. Get in there. Good enough. How much fertilizer do I have in here right now? Yeah, I've got 24,000 solid fertilizer. I just dumped in a bunch of slurry. And it converts. See, I wonder if Dave might want to turn this ratio down some. Because you end up with a lot of fertilizer out of this process station. Pallets, nails, barrels. Supermarket. Restaurant, pizzeria. Farmer's market. We've already got one of those down. But I might make a little shopping area with a pizzeria, a restaurant, and a supermarket down. I won't add another fast food because there's already one on the map, but... See, I wish this thing would take fertilizer again like it did before. But it doesn't. Smelter, biogas process. Small flour. Is that gravel and sand? Nope, never enough money, you're right. Gravel and sand for that? I don't have enough gravel. I don't have access to sand. Plenty of gravel, just don't have access to sand. Cereal factory. I should buy the carpentry is what I should do. Down to $1,300. Woo! Alright, how's my bread prices looking? They're up around 5 grand. December into January is the best price. Alright. I have, I think, wheat, organic, and gluten-free breads. So gluten-free is best at fast food. Organic is best at fast food. And oat is currently, it's close enough to go to fast food. Alright. Let's start getting rid of some of this bread to the fast food restaurant, shall we? Bodum. FS Minor Aussie Wheels on YouTube. Tip side left. Wow. That's a pretty good price for one load of bread. 123 grand for one load of bread. Let's see how much we get for the next load of bread. Yippity doo dah, yippity day. Whoa, ho, 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 ho! Saved it. Saved it. That's pretty close, though. If I do say so myself. $123 grand. Yeehaw. Yep, I'm rich again. Thank you for that hydrate there, awesome watermelon. And a stretch. Boom. Morning there, George Assassin. How you doing today? Selling off some of our bread this morning. Where can you sell gravel? Gravel or clean fill pompies? Oh, gravel and coal? You probably don't want to sell those pompies, because there's only a finite amount of them on the map. Once they're gone, you can't get any more. If you're cleaning land for fields, I would recommend trying to put in like Billy's mining thing or something and holding on to it. You could put in Billy's mining silo and just dump it all into the mining silo. Oh, you've already stored a bunch? That's a nice little payday. 490 grand between the 3 loads. 4 loads, rather. Not too shabby. Yeah, I don't know, because on this one we've got to sell it with the train. I don't think Uncharted has anything to sell it with. Well, that's no fun, donkey. See, Euro, small fillable, molasses, liquor, large, trash, big bag, cotton. Euro overloaded? I don't know if this thing will take these or not. You there, Scurvy? No? Oh, they're under Euro pallets. Okay. How's it going there, Mr. Badass? What in the heck? Why am I... Oh, I hit the freaking parking brake. I hate that button. Last thing you want to do is accidentally hit the parking brake. Kind of stops you in your track. Get these up to the spinnery. I should say get these over to Wolfie's. How did Twitch let you? As far as I know, it's supposed to there, Jaren. Corn oil, canola oil. Is the price of canola oil still high? Or whichever oil it was that I sold the last time around. Canola is coming down. Olive oil is June. Sunflower is February. I think I think a lot of that's personal preference there, Aussie. I personally like the Volvo 350 myself. Alright, 500 grand. I think I'm going to use that to pay mostly my loan back down some. So I don't think I've got anything over there to deal with, because that's closed. Gonna be a lot of fast forwarding and just keeping things topped off until March, I think. Alright, let's check in on the productions quick. Close. Alright. No, Billy, there has not been. I asked Dave, he said he's gonna work on it today and get it done when he gets back up. Because I wanted the juice factory to be able to start producing juice, but no juice factory yet. Especially since I have all of the greenhouse, you know, the orchards in. How's my nails looking? Alright, we're good on ore for now. We are good on ore for now. But that is slowly building up. How are we doing on methane to power? Alright, we got a ton of electricity building up. That's good. Peanuts. No, 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 no. Pecans. Yeah, see, there's no sell point available for any of these yet, so... Guess I'm not doing that. Yes, these are definitely modded production chains, Fireheart. What the heck is that? Oh, alright. Yeah, there is a lot of additional production chains in this map that don't exist elsewhere right now. Alright, looks like it's sleep through the night quick. And before we do, let's pay down the loan a bit. That is the goal after all. Alright. Well, we've had some animals born. We need a hay bale for each of the sheep pens. The chickens will need to have their eggs moved. Cows are probably good to go through another day of TMR. Probably good for another day on those. And the nails. Planks, we're making quite a bit of planks. We're getting low here on this, but that's not too bad. We're good there. Making plenty of methane there. We got plenty of water for now. Well, we're finally at a product at the diesel factory. We're out of everything in the flour factory except for millet. Butter, sunflower oil, corn oil, olive oil is the only thing we're not producing here at the oil factory. Got a little bit of stones left, but not a big deal. January, nothing special. Sleep one more day, we'll go do our rounds. Alright. Now we're going to definitely have to do our rounds. Go get a load of water. Alright, let's load up on the water, chat. Uh-huh. Thank you for that hydrate there, Aussie Wheels. Well, look, some of my trees are finally starting to get a little bit bigger. What's that there, MK? Neat way of doing what? The water? Interesting. Kersplush. 3 bales of hay. Oh, it went out the other side. Of course it did. Alright. How much food left do they need to top them off, I wonder? Okay. One more over here. Like so. Alright, that's done. Getting quite a bit of manure in there. Getting quite a bit of manure. Alright, that's right. Each of those need a straw bale before I go anywhere. Or hay bale, rather. And then I need to go move pallets. Chickens, honey, eggs, honey, and so on. Alright, get the sheep fed. We have in the past chicken wings. We haven't lately, but we have. Not yet this morning, Nanak. We're kind of curious how he's doing this morning. No, Jaren, I haven't heard anything from T. Miller in a few days. Yeah, as do I. As do I. I think everybody left me in Discord this morning. They all left me, chat. They all left me by myself. No, Discord left me, though. I'll live, I'm sure, Wimmer. Alright. Oh. How's it going there, Juicy Nuggy? Alright. We've got plenty of slurry, manure, and stuff like that in there, but I'm not worried about it right now. Alright, time to go take care of the gravel masters. Good morning, JD Fan. I'm doing fantastic this morning. That's a lot of gold bars. Battle Royale is starting, huh, Billy? Alright. That's taken care of. Nice, JD Fan has won the Battle Royale. Why, 'cause you didn't win, Billy? Whose fault is that? Yes, you did, JD Fan. Yes, you did. You got a bonus 500 gold. Rematch, huh? Morning, Grim. How you doing? I'm glad to hear it. Yes, indeed, Billy. Yes, indeed. I probably put everybody to sleep. It's my fault, Billy. I put everybody to sleep. Oh, I hear you, donkey. I've been up since like 10:30 last night. On just a couple of hours of sleep. I hear you, donkey. I hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna be a long time before I empty this place out. I don't know why I went back to this one. I needed to go to that one. Looking for your pillow soon. Yeah, can't say as though I blame you there, Aussie Wheels. I don't know, like a minute, minute and a half. Well, whose fault is that there, Mr. Aussie Wheels? Nuh-uh. It's not my fault. I didn't do nothing. Wasn't me. You can't prove it. They can take a nap around 1 o'clock. Yeah. Don't make me send old Mick Dundee after you there, Aussie. Yep. You're not wrong, Joking Dog. Well, welcome in there, the Duder. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. Right now, I'm currently playing on a PC-only beta map. It's called Wolf Creek. It's based around one of the base game maps, but it was expanded out to a 4x size. Has a lot of mining and stuff built into it. It has a lot of additional factories and productions and stuff like that built into it. Are you new to the Farm Sim franchise, or have you played Farm Sim in the past? Never played any of them? Well, this one's a pretty good one to get started with. It's got seasons built into the game from the get-go. It's got productions built into the game. Obviously, it's based around farming, but there's a lot you can do with it. Are you looking to get it on PC or console? You're on PC? Well, PC gives you a lot more options for mods, obviously. There is a lot of customization you can do to the different pieces of equipment, but they're kind of uh, built in, so to speak. Like you don't have free reign. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. I'll go into the store and show you some of the different equipment. And I'll show you kind of how some of the building stuff works. Alright, so in the building menu, you've got your different tractors, trucks, things like that. For example, when you go to buy a tractor, uh, like this Fent. Never mind the bales in this is a bug, so don't mind these. But you've got your Fent. You can choose like what kind of tires you want on it. Whether you want wider tires, dual tires, different tire types. You can choose different engine setups and things like that. Some of the modded equipment has a lot more options for it. Like this one here, I can choose different colors for it. I can choose different fenders for it. I can choose different wheel setups for it. You have your different trailers and stuff like that. You have different harvesters. You get your John Deere harvesters, European and American. You have Fendt, Kloss harvesters. You can buy different pieces of used equipment if you choose to. Oh, you certainly do. Like I said, you can start from as small as, putt-putt on the old grandpa tractor, all the way on up to the bigger ones. You have special tractors like these here are especially narrow for the sake of being used in orchards. Then you have you can work your way right on up from, little tiny tractors all the way up to the bigger ones. This one here, Only has 68 horse. It's an electric tractor, 68 horsepower. And then you can go all the way up to the bigger, you know, here we can go up to 665 horse, twin wheels, big old bad articulated rig. It's the same with the harvesters. You can start with the little old tiny harvesters, work your way right on up to the brand new X9 John Deeres and the whole 9 yards with the harvesters. You have your different headers and stuff like that. You can do potatoes, sugar beets. You get self-propelled stuff for cotton and things like that. Wheel loaders, front loaders, mowers. Yes, you do choose what you want to plant. You choose what you want to manage. So like I said, this is a 4X map that's coming out soon for PC only. But it's based around the Elm Creek map that would be right here. So if you were to play base game, you'd be on this section of the map. This modded map has all of this additional space here. But you have all of these different options of products you can plant. Wheat, barley, canola, oat, corn, sunflowers, and so on. And you can use these different products in your productions and stuff like that. There are factories you can get, like you can get a factory that will take your wheat, your barley, your oat, your sorghum, and turn it into flour. Then you can take that flour, turn it into bread, and then you can sell the bread for a better profit than if you were to just sell the wheat or the barley or something like that. You've got different animals you can have, you know, sheep, cows, chickens, pigs. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch there, Mr. Badass. Let me get over here. Can't visit that. Okay, I can visit that. So, like, this area here started out as a giant open field with trees in it. I cleared the trees from the field. After I did that, I plowed the land up to turn it into a new field. I had to lime the ground. I had to cultivate. I had to pick the rocks up off the ground. All so that I could then plant this field once planting season comes around. So you have your different processes you do through your fields. Plowing, cultivating, fertilizing your crops. There's greenhouses in the game that you can run. Forestry stuff you can run. See, look, I missed picking up a couple of rocks right here in the corner. This field here was planted with, I'm guessing, barley. I have a field of canola growing right here. Viking Streaming coming in with a raid of 4. Good morning, Viking Streaming. Good morning, Raiders. How was your stream, sir? Welcome in, everybody. I get a shout out from Mr. Viking Streaming. I also have a field of, this is wheat that I planted. So those will grow up and I'll be able to harvest those midsummer. You can plant and mow grass. Stream was nice. Good to hear it there, Viking Streaming. There really is a lot you can do with the game. You can choose, like I said, when you're building, you have different sheds you can buy. You have different silos you can get. You can get little silos like this. You can get big, huge silo complexes like that. You can get different farmhouses and stuff like that. You can do, like I said, the different factory productions, selling points. You can plant olives and grapes, all from the base game, and it's literally just drag it out like that, and it will make a farm spot for you. All right, there, Viking Streaming. Sorry you have to raid and run, but you have yourself a good one there, Viking Streaming. You have your different, like the cow barns and the cow pastures and stuff, the horses, pigs, sheep, chickens. You've got different decorations and landscaping functions you can do. So this is what one of the sheep pens look like here. You can see the couple of different varieties of sheep in here.
Thought I recognized that.
I was gonna say, good
right.
morning there, X-Man.
I'm just about ready to go streaming if you want to take a break. I see you went all night, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a break here. Let me get set up.
Yep, not a problem. I was just holding down the fort till somebody else came on, wanted to stream. So yeah, I mean, obviously you can see like the paint is starting to wear off my tractor and stuff because it's been used. I've got dirt on it. So you can pressure wash and clean your equipment. Doesn't really do anything, but you can spiff it up and clean it if you want to. The more you use it in the field, the dirtier it will get. I don't know if I've got much that needs to be washed at this very moment. Let's see.
Hey, Billy.
You sure you're up for streaming?
You're sounding a little hoarse.
I am hoarse, but I made a commitment. I told you I was gonna stream regardless if we won or lost.
Was it a good game at least?
I don't want to call it. I mean,
Yes, it was. As a non-fan of either one, it was a good game. Well, I mean, I don't know.
How can you let a freaking team that didn't score one offensive touchdown beat you?
Right.
How is that possible?
A lot of action, I guess. So yeah, a lot of action. Nope, not at all as far as scoring. But they kept it. Everybody was close the whole time. So
it was a playoff game. I mean,
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of equipment, Duder. There's a lot you can do in the game. It really is in depth. I've got beehives that give boosts to my fields, so I'll get honey that I can then take and go turn it into cereal or sell off for money if I want to.
well, I mean, one could argue, and again, I'm not a fan of either team, but one could argue, here's the guy that's probably maybe going to be the MVP of the league, and he has one touchdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was. I'll explain more on my stream shortly.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
You get my viewpoint from this stadium.
This is a modded spawn point. Yes, it's available on the SGA website if you want access to that. It's !SGA. But I would say, Duder, if you really do want to get into Farm Sim, I have. No, they lost bad. Mr. Badass, they lost. I've got 254 hours on this particular save file. And I'm barely scratching the surface of what's available on this map. So, if you want something that's very relaxing that you can put many hundreds of hours into, it's a good game for that. I would also recommend checking out the website that just got linked there, the Sim Game Alliance. On the Sim Game Alliance website, there's a calendar of all of us streamers that when we're going to stream from Sim Game Alliance, as well as links to all of us. We love to answer questions and help people get the most out of their farm sim experience, so you're more than welcome to check out any one of us to get ideas or answer questions and stuff.
and I didn't get home until 1:30.
Oh wow. Traffic and stuff like that, I'm guessing.
7 miles an hour down our interstate. 7.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
I laugh, but I know all about it. Like I said, I went to that one preseason Patriots game, and trying to get out of there was a madhouse. I think I managed 4 miles in like a 45-minute period. Just
Because
trying to
people
get
don't
to the
know how to.
interstate.
Well, people don't know how to drive when there's a dusting of snow on the ground. Really?
It's Wisconsin. You guys should all know this.
Don't absolutely get me. Don't get me started. I got off when I got to the Fox. I got off and I took the back way through, and I think I beat that way.
I was gonna say, like, geez. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like, Texas or something, and they get a dusting of snow all of a sudden, and nobody knows how to drive because they're not used to it. But
Well, and it also could be. I don't know how many of those people were still lit up. I mean, I bet you. I guarantee 20% of the people driving at least driving. In my
yeah,
opinion.
oh yeah, probably, yeah.
I did my share. I was toasted from probably from 1 o'clock till about 7:30 when I started sobering up, and by the time I left Green Bay, I was so pissed. Never mind. I'm so mad.
Yeah. But
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry about, Choking Dog. I mean, it was a game. I mean, it was a hard fought game, and when somebody says that defenses are the key to championship, you watched 2 defenses play yesterday. Absolutely. I mean, neither offense could do nothing. You just had to. Whoever put up the last points of that game was going to win. Period. Well, it's the answer is question there. It's mostly sandbox. You create what
Yep.
you want.
yeah, it's absolutely sandbox. If you want to
J-
create yourself a little town or make yourself a huge farm, it's all whatever you want to do.
What they do for you, Dave, JD, NBC, when they make their maps, they give you the tools to make what you want your map. Plain and simple. You don't have to do. I mean, you don't even have to cut trees down. Well, on JD's map you do, but
No,
if
you
you
don't
want-
have to if you don't want to.
I guess you don't have to. You have 13 fields. If you want to eventually buy all those fields, you can. But yeah, yeah, it's basically that's why I like this game. It's so sandbox that nobody has the same game setup.
Yep.
So
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody's got their own way of playing, and there's no right or wrong way to play.
nope. I got about a minute.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds like you need to sleep too. I couldn't sleep anymore. My wife had to get dressed to go to church this morning and preach. I wasn't getting out of bed.
Now, obviously, base game, you're not going to be able to, do this. You can go bankrupt, if you're not smart with your purchases and stuff like that. You can go bankrupt for sure. But the game's pretty forgiving. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, 2,000 wood been added into to the factory there, and but I mean, you can take out loans. There's mods galore. There's a power tools mod. You can literally go in and just give yourself money if you want to. Honestly, if you do get it, if you do get this game, I would recommend getting the power tools mod. And for your first game, give yourself a ton of money and play around with everything. Learn what you like to do, what you don't like to do, how things work, and then you can start a real game where you can build yourself up from nothing and work your way towards whatever goals you set. But like I said, if you ever have any questions, you're welcome to come into any member of the SGA, and we will always uh, take time out to answer questions and help you understand the game.
Even if the streamer doesn't know, we'll have somebody that does.
I was gonna say, even if I don't necessarily know, X-Man might, or JD might, or somebody here in chat might very well know the answer. Yep. Well, exactly. That's probably the best piece of advice I can give anybody that's just jumping into farm sim. Give yourself $100 million and do whatever you want to do. Learn what you do and don't like about the game, and then you can start a real game working your way up from nothing. Once you know the ins and outs, and don't be afraid to do the tutorial. There is a brief tutorial that they'll go over a lot of the field prep and the different bits in between the um, uh, seasons and stuff like that. And I'm gonna link this website here into chat for you. It's a very good resource to have. It's the Farming Simulator Academy.
I'm here, Nanik. I'm just waiting for him to raid me.
Yep, we're going to be raiding X-Man in just a minute. But I wanted to say real quick before we do that, you've got all your basics here, the groundworking 101, a lot of information about the crops, and additional factoids coming soon. There's a lot of information in here. It'll tell you all about the crops, what their average sell prices are going to be, when you can plant them, how long they take to grow. A lot of good information for how the different fields and equipments work. And one of the other great things about this version of the game is it's cross-platform. So as long as you're using console-compatible mods, even if you're on PC, you can still play with people on Xbox and PlayStation. So it's definitely a good first game to get into.
No, definitely.
X-Man 1971. Multiplayer works pretty easy. You can join a multiplayer server right from the main menu. As long as you have all of the mods that are available on that server, you can join onto it and then play with people that are on the server. I just threw X-Man a shout out. That's where we're all headed. Make sure you follow us over there, Duder, and we will continue to help you out, answer any questions you might have. And X-Man's going to carry on the SGA torch here for a little bit, as we're now into day 66 of constant coverage.
66 today?
Yes, 66.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it's been that long, does it?
No, not at all.
I don't know. I think it's been about 3 months, but maybe 6 months at this point. But
It seems that way.
Yeah. X-Man 1971. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it.
Yeah. Toaster, no, it always shows full. I don't have that animated yet.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I might do in version 2. I just got to talk to Dave, and I don't want to interrupt his map making ability right now. So.
All right. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. We're going to head on over to X-Man, and I'm going to go grab some breakfast because I am starving.
Go for it. I had mine, so.
Yep. Catch you guys all later. Have a good one.